must protect them like our own. Our first line of defense is Kolibri village. Should we fall there, we will use the Sel River as a natural hold point. If the Germans manage to cross the river, the airship's crash site will be our battleground.
Okay. What's up? Welcome. Let me quickly ping the Discord. So know we're live. You can join Discord free from the description or from the tile on Twitch if you would like. Go for it. If you want to be notified when we go live, when we post videos and stuff like that. I think that's everything all up and running. I think. Right, let's get the mouse chat software and see if it works properly today. That would be helpful. Although not a guarantee, as we've learned. Pop that out. Right, if people talk to me, I should be able to see what people are saying. Put that there. And we'll put this here. Boom, boom, bang. Good. Alright, and we'll play the video game for just a little while, have a bit of a chat. And then I'm going to stop and load up a different stream on the second channel and do a little bit of Marvel Rivals. And then I'll be gone, everybody. Then I'll be gone. Oh, wow. Let's see what we can do here then, shall we? Thank you very much, Kungs, and welcome to the Twitch stream, dude. That's kind of you, mate. Thank you, man. Are you having a good day? Thanks for tuning in. Minty, hello, mate. Welcome to the Twitch stream. How are you? Thank you very much for tuning in. And we've got Novice, Texan, and Tom on the YouTube stream. What's up, guys? How are we doing? You got much going on? Can't wait for Thursday. Cool, man. I hope you'll be excited by what you see. And having said that, obviously, sorry, I am so close to actually just being asleep right now. I'm trying to get my brain into gear. I am early. Yeah, I'm early. I'm so pressed for time because I'm leaving tomorrow. So I was like, right, I've got a few things done. Let's start the stream. We'll do a bit of a chat, and then we'll do the Marvel Rivals. Ariosto, thank you for the goal, dude. Here we go. Thank you so much. I think that's the first goal for 8 days. It's been a hell of a couple of weeks. So I appreciate it. We've finally grabbed one. It's been such a shit 2 weeks. So thank you very, very much. I get one on the last stream before I disappear for a bit. Many thanks as always, man. I hope you're having a good start to the day. And with that in mind, right, should we, I feel like I need to, I'm not doing a long stream, obviously, because I'm doing a Marvel Rivals one. I was like, well, I should probably just have a bit of a chat with people, all things considered. But it's not a chat that I'm, like, particularly excited about, but I think we generally work with a lot of transparency here, so we'll have it. So, a mixture of things. And obviously anyone can just watch the VOD here and find out, because I know a lot of people aren't going to be around, because I've started really early. This week, hi Jack, how you doing? How are you doing? You stole the crown from Brown, congratulations, man. This week, I will not be here. I don't know how many days I've done in a row, including today. If anyone knows, let me know. But it's quite a lot. But it ends today. Well, it technically ends tomorrow. I will not be here. So do not expect me to be here. But you will be getting your short every day on the main channel, your short every day on the second channel, and you'll get a gameplay upload on the second channel next Friday as well. That being said, whilst I won't be here to do the stream each day, I probably won't return to do the stream until Sunday or Monday. So that's a week on Sunday or Monday, so like 8 or 9 days away basically, something like that. But you will get from me gameplay from the Battlefield 6 multiplayer on Thursday. So Thursday the 31st, I believe that is. Which hopefully you'll enjoy and be very excited about and by when you see it. That guy should have died. So that is something that hopefully, yeah, that I'm just repeating myself, so I'm so tired. Hopefully that's something you'll be excited about and enjoy. Can I get this revive? Can I get this revive? Where's the guy? That being said,
we have lost the sector.
If you were here yesterday or watched yesterday, obviously it's I've gone through. I don't know how to talk about this. I absolutely despise talking about this. So, to just do it really simply, I have some mental struggles. It's just the way that I am built, just innately. And when things are bad, they feel worse. And for the past, certainly for the past 2 weeks especially, but overall over the past 2 or 3 years, not even the past 2 or 3 years, it's been like for as long as I can remember, but certainly as a content creator, 2 or 3 years, been a lot of pressure. And at the minute, my life basically revolves around anxiety and depressive thoughts, which is as bad as it sounds like, and I just generally try to avoid that being particularly evident when I make my content, but sometimes it's unavoidable that it's noticeable. I've also worked almost every day since a certain point in January, and we're now in July, are we? Yeah, worked almost every single day since January, and now we're towards the end of July, and that's a long time. So, when I come back, I don't have the answers at all. I've tried to come up with answers before, and I've sat on stream and suggested answers and be like, this will work, I think, and blah, 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 and then it just doesn't last very long or doesn't work. I don't have the answers, but I have to work out what's going to happen in the short term, medium term, and long term. Because I think I'm at the point where I can't really lie to myself anymore. I'm very unhealthy. I'm just so tired all the time, and the stress levels are so high. So in a perfect world, well, my team's getting ruined. In a perfect world, come back and things miraculously get better, and I go back to having some days. What the hell? The game lied to me. I go back to having some days off and stuff. Because I feel like I desperately need them, essentially. Like, you know, at least one a week. So if things go back to how they were, I need to do that. If things don't go back to how they were, I don't know what I'll do. I want to say I'll take a day or two off each week just to recover. But I can't promise you because I know how I'm wired. Because I said this a few months ago that I was going to do that. Regardless of if things were really bad, I would take time off here and there, and I haven't done it because I feel I feel a very immense amount of pressure for myself and for my relationship and for you guys when it comes to keeping this all somewhat on the straight and narrow. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I need to try and work it out because it's quite bad. And I think the thing that really caused this to dawn on me was, if you look around the internet at the minute, I can't believe that guy's not dead. That's insane. This game doesn't help, by the way. I know it seems silly, but the game definitely doesn't help coming and doing this every day because of stuff like that. If you go and look around the internet, you will just see a raft of very, very happy, very excited people in the community and content creators and stuff because of what's to come. And I was talking about this yesterday. I don't feel that at all, and I absolutely should do. I absolutely should be feeling that. Logically, I should be feeling that, and I don't at all. I actually just feel incredibly anxious and quite down. And I'm gonna go and do this because it's obviously a big opportunity, and it's great for you guys to see the gameplay and everything. But no part of me is feeling good about it today, which is bad because it's not naturally how I am particularly. Like, granted, I have like depressive tendencies, but I'm generally quite a productive person and positive about things despite how I might feel. It's difficult to get the concept across, to be honest, but I try and make the most of things, and I'm usually excited about opportunities. And so realizing that I'm very much not right now and just kind of just don't want to do anything at all means I've kind of busted myself, I think. Either me or the situation, or both. So if I'm going to sit here and try and entertain you guys and try and give you guys the positive message all the time about do the right things for yourself and look after yourself, and I'm going to hold you accountable and stuff, kind of difficult for me to really say that full-chested if I'm not doing it for myself. Whether I'm able to do it for myself, I truly don't know. But I have an intention to try, whatever that means. Like, I really don't have the answers, but I have an intention to try. So I need to do this week coming, which, despite how I might feel, is obviously a huge opportunity, and I really appreciate all the kind words I've been getting recently about it. It's been immense. Super, super, super nice, super kind. And then when I come back, I need to assess what I'm doing. And that's the short term. In the medium to long term, we will look at how things are with BF6, and I will make decisions then. Because they're not just empty words. I think I've said before, this is no way to live and blah blah blah, and it feels like throwaway comments, but it's actually not. It's really not. I'm definitely doing real genuine damage to myself at this point. And it's strange because some people would be extremely happy with the position that I'm in right now, and obviously other people would be very disappointed with it. It depends where you are in your existence, and especially if you're a content creator, where you are in your journey. But I think the thing I've realized is that it's not for me to really think about that aspect of it. It's for me just to focus on how I feel about it. And if I feel like this on a consistent basis, that is not a way to conduct your existence. So, as I've said many times in the past, I'm sorry that sometimes the content is bad. I'm sorry there's been a lack of content. I do plan to fully address this at some point in the future and talk about it in more detail in a more considered fashion. But I'm doing everything that I can. And I'm so tired and worn out and burnt out that I actually can't. I've tried to think about this. I can't work out what aspect of it is my fault, what aspect of it is the situation, or how much of the problem is the situation. I can't work out how much of it comes down to just being exhausted every day, and maybe I'm just genuinely not thinking properly anymore. Like, that is an absolute possibility. So I don't know. Essentially, I'm saying all of these things to you, but I really don't know what the root cause is of anything beyond Battlefield being a struggle and money being low this year, which is obviously, very, very obviously a problem. But beyond that, I don't know. I don't have the answers. And I have to try to find them. And if things get better, in all regards, especially with BF6 coming, maybe the answers will then be very apparent when I'm not working all the time and income isn't a concern, and I can start planning the short and long term in terms of my existence and what I'm doing. because I just don't plan anything big, honestly, at this point, because of the work thing. Obviously, the concept of, well, how do I put this? Lots of things, really. Lots of things. Obviously, the idea of kids never actually comes up because I'm too busy and don't have stable work. As much as the work has been, you know, decent, for a good chunk of the time, it's definitely not stable. So that's kind of been off the table for me, and I'm getting older. So that's something I think about. Is that just something I'm never going to do because of YouTube? Like, that's kind of a big thought, you know? Emily and I were going to get another cat a while ago and ended up not doing it, partially because it seems like a bad time because so busy, you know, so busy, work, can't focus on anything else. Only took my first vacation this year with Emily because of work. And the more I think about this stuff, the more I'm realizing that I'm allowing this whole thing to consume my entire existence. And as much as I'm very lucky to do it and have been fortunate with the income for certain periods, despite the game not providing a good foundation, it's very, very evident to me at this point that this has become such a priority because I'm so scared of it failing and what that means, that life has just not happened for me for the past nearly a decade. And I kind of alluded to that a little bit here and there in the past few weeks, but now I know that it is absolutely the case. I have sat down and thought about it, and it is the case. So that's where I'm at. This is a potentially huge turning point or crossroads for me, for Battlefield, for content, and for my entire existence, which seems really dramatic, but actually is genuinely the case at this point. It is genuinely the case. So I'm going to tackle things as they come and do my best, and I don't know what that's going to mean. But I feel like you've now been updated about thought process, about current standings, about the immediate things to come, and how I plan to try and handle, to some degree, the next few months. Beyond that, I have no answers for you. But I have to, at some point, try and make the right decision for myself if I'm able to work out what that is. If you have thoughts, feelings, feedback, questions, you can let me know. This might just sound like what we've talked about before. It feels different to me this time, but it might sound the same. But there's only so many words in the English language for me to utilize, and I've used a lot of them before when talking about this and many other things. But to really ram it home, it feels very different for me this time. It feels huge to me, like all-encompassing this time. And I hope in the near future I will feel excited and positive. And if I do, that means that you guys can feel excited and positive, hopefully, as well, from a playing perspective and a viewing perspective. Because a very core aspect of this whole thing is obviously the work, and the core of the work is Battlefield. So, via a chain of events, if I'm suddenly doing way better, it's likely it's because Battlefield is looking good, which is good for you guys. So, we can probably all keep our fingers crossed for that. Thank you very much for sticking things out with me, obviously, through all of this. My content has definitely changed a huge amount over the last 3 years. Certainly in terms of energy and personality-wise. Not for the betterment of the content, but it's just things are very different for me now than they were 3 years ago. So I very much appreciate you still being a part of this, considering how much things have shrunk. If any recognizable names do come back to us with the next game, make sure you welcome them very warmly. Because at the end of the day, viewers should only watch what they want to watch, and I fully understand if they haven't wanted to watch or haven't been pushed the content to some degree because of Battlefield, because of me, because of whatever it is. And especially, thank you for the support. Obviously, I don't like that money is an aspect of this, but it is unavoidable because it is a job, and you guys, most of you will know how important jobs are. So thank you very much for the support. As stated, whether it be when I come back or a month or two down the line or 6 months down the line or whatever, if things are back to being good again, I will continue to thank you for your support. I hope to add in other revenue streams with Battlefield hopefully doing better, because that's very core to content creators' existence. It's kind of nuts that I've been just relying on streaming for 3 years. Like, it really is insane. And I will take more time for myself if things do return to previous levels. Whether that be weekends off, whether that be weekdays off, I feel like whatever, I don't know. And thank you very much for how you guys have received the recent news about me bringing you Battlefield gameplay and whatever else you might assume that means and all that sort of jazz. Whilst I hold no excitement right now because my brain is broken basically at the minute, it feels like, you guys have been excited for me and have been extremely positive and kind. And I hugely, hugely appreciate that. So thank you very much. I think that's probably just about everything I've got to say. So the floor is open to you guys if you want it. And welcome everyone that's joined the chat so far that I haven't said hello to. I didn't want to interrupt my train of thought because I do that too much. But thank you for tuning in. I hope you're having a good Saturday. If you don't have anything to say about what I've said, then feel free just to let me know how you're doing today and what you're going to be getting up to. And indeed what you're going to be doing this week, considering I won't be around, I won't be able to ask you. So what does the week ahead look like for you? And thank you to Ariosto for getting us a goal today. Obviously, because having gone a week without one, after a bad week before that as well, I'm not sure how I would have felt going away tomorrow, having not got one again today. It's obviously still a bad week overall, but like it's nice to get a sweet end to it, so thank you very much. And thank you, FJ. Thank you, man. Okay, well, cool, we did it. God, that sucks. I hate doing that stuff, man. I really hate it. It feels like it actually needs to be done sometimes, especially at the minute, but I absolutely hate it. I hate it so much. Sucks. How are we doing? Meh. This is Shock Ops, by the way, if you're confused what the mode is. We're not here for long, by the way. This is a very brief stop-off today, because I'm going to end the stream. Right, maybe after this one, because these tend to go on for a long time, we'll see. I'm going to end the stream, and I'm going to then straight away schedule a Marvel Rivals stream on the second channel for Ariosto and his support. And I'll do that for just for a little bit, because I've got, obviously, I can't believe that guy's not dead, because I've got a lot I need to get sorted out with tomorrow and everything, and this week coming up. So, but yeah, that's the plan. So feel free to come across the second channel after this if you like. I'll probably be really bad because I've not played Marvel Rivals for a long time now, and also, oh, I think my multi-chat died again. I honestly thought you guys weren't speaking. Fuck! Oh, my multi-chat, dude. Someone remind me when I get back in a week or so. Remind me to get a new multi-chat software, because this legitimately doesn't work. I honestly God thought you guys were just taking in the moment and not talking. Oh, God's sake, I'm gonna have to read it directly off the YouTube chat here. Where are we? Thank you, Jack. I appreciate that, man. And thank you, Dave. I'm not giving you guys the explicit details about what's happening this week, by the way, but all will become very apparent to you in the near future. That is an insane spawn. Insane he didn't die. It's not... I don't want to understate it, to be honest. This game has definitely been a part of my, like, struggles for the past year or two. It is kind of wild trying to make content on something this unreliable at this stage. Because it just feels like I can't make it... It's not fun for me, so I can't make it fun for you guys. So I'll be very glad to get away from this with the new Battlefield. Is the Supermodel PS5 Underground tournament in Yokohama this week? It may or may not be. It may or may not be part of my disappearance. Who knows? Also, Ariosa, I don't think I ever told you, I did work in the Evangelion... I think I pronounced that correctly. The Evangelion store into my itinerary for Japan, by the way. So just want to confirm that that will be happening. When was the last time you traveled for a gaming event? This might be the first time, honestly. Yeah, probably the first time, I think. Well, I can't talk about it. I was like, hold on, but no, I can't. I will be able to talk to you guys about stuff more soon. Oh, sorry, I'm not even looking at what I'm doing. So I actually can't talk to you about that. But as soon as I can, I will do. Sorry. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to read the damn chat. Your mother, welcome to the stream, and Paul Cube. And thank you, Jack. I appreciate that, mate. And welcome, Le Petit Corporal. What's second channel called? You will be able to find it in the description, mate. A link to the second channel is in the description. Hi, Jeweler. Sorry, mate. Hi, Hemi. How you doing? Wait. What? That's not Hemi. That's Dave. Jesus Christ, mate. I need some sleep. This is... Oof. This is nuts. I feel like I'm living through a bit of a haze here right now. This is... my brain function is not good. I'm very tired. I'll level with you. I lay on the floor before this stream because I had 5 minutes to spare. And I legitimately fell asleep and had to wake myself up. Or sort of... startle myself back awake, remembering I need to stream. Like, I'm dead right now. Well, Ariosto, I will take pictures and stuff, mate, and I'll put them on the Instagram, but if you would like to see them somewhere else, let me know. Thank you, Jack. Yes, mate, I will do my best. I think that's part of the difficulty. I obviously need to go. Need is the wrong word. I'm incredibly fortunate. And if this was, you know, a few months ago or a couple of years ago or something, I'd obviously feel really differently. And just like, I just can't escape the fact that I don't think I'm thinking about things well at the minute. But yeah, I'm gonna go, and I think part of the difficulty is I have to put on the I'm all good face. Hey, how you doing? Lovely to see you. Positive this, positive that, let's hang out. Which is quite difficult, but I'm gonna do my absolute best. I'm having no luck with the gunfights again. Yes, Rage. It's on the... Oh, man, sorry. Excuse my lack of ability to communicate. This is very, very poor. It's on the... Is it called the post page now? It used to be called... Sorry, I'm now ignoring Twitch because I was trying to read what was happening here. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm struggling to do two things at once. My motion chat software not working properly. It's on the post page, or what used to be called the community tab on my channel. It's also on Instagram and Twitter, mate. There you go. I should add, just because I've not really mentioned it much because of how things have been, but as we're over the goal, we have different daily bonus rewards now with BF6 and Delta Force coming up. I've changed them. Obviously, that doesn't have to be relevant today, but just so you guys know. That is there. So there's different rewards that you might actually like. Let me pop out the chat so I can read it more easily. It's on the wrong side of my monitor right now. Call it head fog. Yeah, that makes sense, dude. That makes sense. That makes sense, pal. Right.
A flame trooper kit is available near your location.
What time are we at? Okay. I know what I can do. I can do it the old way, can't I? So I can read both chats. Because I've only got 2 going today. Let's do that. There we go. Oh, congrats on going to therapy, Kungs. Sorry, mate, you said that ages ago, I think, but good for you, man. That's great, mate.
We have taken objective apples.
Oh, good, Raze. Thank you, man. Hope you're having a good day, dude. Sorry for missing anything in the chat. I've had to reload things a few times, and I think some stuff just isn't there, so I should be able to see from this point onwards. Oh, thank you, Julius. Appreciate it, man. Julius has linked to it in the chat, everybody. But yeah, so yeah, that's the state of play. And if anyone's been confused why I've had that seemingly really good news and then I've been the way I have this week, that is why. The two don't really marry up particularly, which is probably confusing for you guys without relevant information. You'd be like, why is dude not like super excited right now? Because he should be, and I agree I should be. But in some ways, the positive thing is it's really made me realize where I'm at the minute, mentally. Lovely insta-death again. Hey, well, I hope things get better, Kungs, mate. Do what you can, pal. Excellent spawn. Excellent spawn. The state of this game really shouldn't feature in my overall happiness, life-wise, of course, but I can't deny that it absolutely does. It really does. It is not easy to come and turn this on each day at this point. I have zero faith in the game's ability to accurately represent gunfights anymore. And obviously with the lobby balancing issues, and the clans, and the Cronus, and the Zim issues, and just getting off this and onto a new product will be, in its own regard, a pretty huge thing for me. Oh, okay. I already feel it. I just feel such a lack of enthusiasm for this. I just hope you like BF6. I mean, I'm basically guaranteed to enjoy it more than doing this, right? Like, regardless, I will enjoy it more than this at this point. It is, I don't know if it's something that is relatable or not. I'm not sure. But when content creation is your job, having the thing that you do your content creation on be something you have lost total passion for and belief in, and it is something you just wish you weren't doing, is really, really, really bad. It's a horrible feeling. I can honestly say I despise playing Battlefield 1 at this point. But I just don't want to go to BF5 or BF 2042, so that's the thing, right? That's the thing. It stands to reason when the game, or when the franchise flops for one, arguably two iterations in a row, and you're left playing the old one on the underpopulated platform with all these issues, I guess it's just normal to have no desire to actually be on it. It really sucks that Delta Force's console release got pushed, because that was going to be like a good chunk of this, the first half of this year for me. So with that getting pushed back, that really threw a huge spanner in the works again. I've not had a whole lot of luck with things so far this year. Bloody hell, man.
A sentry kit is available near your location.
Any chance you play new games like STTREAM? No. So, it depends on the time span, to be honest. In the short term, no, because of the YouTube algorithm. Because a new Battlefield is coming out as well. So, it doesn't... I don't want to go through a long explanation again because I've done it a lot recently. Basically, it doesn't make sense for me to do so at this point, and it would be extremely difficult to make it work. And I really need to focus on just the job aspect, the income aspect of this at the minute, and trying to maximize things for BF6. In the longer term, if we're still here doing this, and if things are going all right, yeah, I'd like to diversify. But diversification comes with limits. I would still need to do things that are at least somewhat in line with the overall vibe of the channel. So it's not like I'll be able to just do anything. I will be, if possible, I'd like to do things that I think will connect with whatever audience we have at that point. No, I'm with you, David. The thing is with Delta Force, I don't need it to be amazing. I just need something to do that might pick up a bit of an audience and give me something else to experience. It's just a stopgap. I don't think it's something I will play for the long term. So it's really just trying to ride whatever wave is there when it comes out. And, you know, make the most of that with BF6 being the actual focus. I'm getting no real growth on Battlefield 1 and all that stuff at the moment, obviously. And absolutely have no, like, passion for it at this stage. If BF6 was coming out tomorrow, then probably wouldn't really think about Delta Force at all. But, oh my god. I'll take it, thank you. But it's not, so. It's using DayZ content. I just don't have the capacity for it, mate, unfortunately. But, like I say, in future, if things go well, and I truly hope they do, one, so I can just be happier and live life, obviously. But two, so I can hopefully diversify a bit and have more creative freedom, that would be good. We won.
The night is ours. We have routed the French from their homes.
Thank you, Rage. I appreciate it, man. It's one of those things where you guys can say it. It sounds a bit conceited if I say it, but I appreciate it, mate. Thank you very, very much. Right. we've had a little chat, and we're not doing a full one still on this. I'm going to quickly end this, but I will be starting up a... Oh my god. A Marvel Rivals stream on the second channel straight after. You just need to give me some time to schedule it. I'll get it scheduled and I'll load up that, and we'll do that for a little while, and then I need to carry on with my prep stuff because I've got a lot I need to get sorted because I'm heading out tomorrow, and this is quite a pressure-filled day. So link to the second channel is in the description on YouTube if you want to go and follow that. Most of you aren't aware of it, to be honest. I post a fresh short there every day that is different to the main channel. I also post one gameplay a week over there as well. So feel free to subscribe to that if you want and catch the stuff. And I'll be live there in the near future as soon as I'm able to get it going. I'm just going to do that for a little bit and then, like I say, try and get on with my other stuff. I don't know, Dave, honestly. I genuinely don't know. I'm avoiding putting a time on it because I don't want to be... I don't want to disappoint anyone. Because I genuinely am not sure when Emily is home, how much energy I have, and how long it's going to take me to get my things done I need to do. So I don't know, but we'll do a little bit. Right. I'm going to... It didn't leave, did it? I'm going to jump across there. I'll be with you guys in, I don't know, soon. Let's just say soon, okay? Alright, cool. Bye-bye.